Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. Today we have a run coming from Roger Backstab called Other. Basically, we just went in a cheat engine, took everything in the Other category. This is on the categorized one. And yeah, we have Black Bean, Celtic Cross, Charm of the Vampire, Dead Bird, Infestation, Scapular, Mulligan. No, that's Mulligan. That's Skate Hole. I wish we had the Mulligan. Poison Touch, the Virus, that is, the Wafer, and the Whore of Babylon. I was thinking about doing this as a Blue Baby run because he has a few advantages, like the Whore of Babylon, Scapular, and the Wafer. Those are really good items for Blue Baby, especially. But I decided to just do this as Isaac. Beyond that, there are no rules. By the way, I think this is going to be the only video today, but I could prove myself wrong. And remember to leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments. I'm not getting that many recently. I'll do the ones I like the most, but please do suggest them. So, anyway, this run, like I said, no rules, so we're just going to go everywhere. Oh, I'd love to take the Forget Me Now, but that's like, I'd lose the D6 immediately. That's half the reason I pick Isaac anyway. So I'm going to reroll it. Yeah, I'll take Little Steve. Little Steve is a familiar that'll shoot homing tears along with us, and is pretty decent. I was hoping we were going to fight Steven because then our boss drop would be Steven, which is a 2 damage up. Pretty good item because it's a damage up. And I like to think that health is more important than, or damage is more important than health. I'm pretty adamant about that. Because if I have really high damage, then yeah, I'll take a fight without taking any damage in like most rooms. But if I have low health, or if I have high health and low damage, it's going to be hard to make it through a room without taking damage, because it takes so long to kill everything. Anyway, we got the Magic 8 Ball, which is shot speed up, even though it says tears up. I'm going to use Bomb for this key, because now I have the 2 of clubs, which allows me to take 2 bombs now. It says tears up, but it's actually shot speed up. So I didn't explain any of the items, but I mean, there are a lot of them. I guess I could go through it, though. Let's see if I can remember them all, though. Black Bean is when we get hit, we let out a poison cloud, so we do some damage over time to enemies. Celtic Cross is every time we get hit, there's a 30% chance that we become invincible for a little while. Let's see. Charm of the Vampire is every 13 kills, we get a half of a red heart recovered. Dead Bird is when we get hit, we spawn a familiar that does some damage to enemies. Infestation is going to, when we get hit, we spawn 1 to 3 kamikaze flies. Scapular is when we get down to half of a red heart or half of a soul heart. If we only have soul hearts, we get a full soul heart back. Skate Hole means the flies are no longer harmful to us in most cases, except boom flies. Then they just move like half as fast. Poison Touch is pretty self-explanatory. When we run into an enemy, when we make contact, we do poison damage. The Wafer makes every damage half damage, so we take a half heart. And Whore of Babylon is when we're down to half of a red heart, or no red hearts in the case where we have only soul hearts. We have increased damage and speed. Alright, that's done. I will take speed and range up from the mini mush. But that's probably the last speed up I'll take, because I've taken the position that I'm not a fan of speed. And I think we all are probably aware of that at this point. Anyway, the idea is that, I mean, there's not like a theme to this run besides that we have all of the items that are other. But what we do have pretty much is a lot of on-hit bonuses. So we get hit, we have a chance to become invisible, we spawn some flies, some kamikaze flies that is. We let out a poison cloud to do some damage over time. And anything else? We don't take as much damage. And I mean, I know it's not an intentional thing that we have a lot of on-hit bonuses. That's just where they happen to fall in the categorization on the cheat table. But, you know, I'm happy with it. If I had the way for every run, it would be a good life. It's early in the game, so I think I might access this chest. In fact, I think I definitely will. Child's Heart, that's okay. That is where it's an increased chance of hard drops. Whoa, that was weird. but whatever. The heart drops aren't as valuable because we have Charm of the Vampire. But, you know, I'm cool with it, I guess, because that means that I can more liberally run into enemies to make use of Poison Touch and Invincibility and stuff, and Kamikaze Flies. But one thing I definitely want to do is I want to stack damage ups if at all possible, because Kamikaze Flies do have increased damage based on how much damage you're doing, which is pretty great, I want to say. By the way, I am going to be taking breaks like between floors to drink water and such. Duke of Flies, not too difficult, spawns flies, but remember, flies should not be harmful to us, even though they are right now, because those are red, they should be turning black. I mean, we clearly have poop on our head. That is from Skatel. Okay, well, it's still working, it seems. Ah, there we go, they turned black. We've got Box. Yeah, I'll take Box. Let's see what this pill does. Bad Trip, unfortunate. Judgment is pretty good. That will spawn a beggar for us. And I'm going to take Eve's Birdfoot over the other thing. And let's go see what's in the Deal with the Devil. Ooh, tough stuff. I'm taking Brimstone. And that means I didn't make use of my thing, D6 this floor, but that's fine. This could be risky, but then again, remember we have Scapular and the Wafer, so these things will make it so that we have a greater survivability than you would expect with this level of health. So that's kind of what I'm relying on. I'm also relying on some health ups coming from bosses, and that's what the D6 is going to be for. Anyway, Eve's Birdfoot is a chance to spawn the dead bird that's normally an on-hit bonus just by hitting an enemy. Which, you know, that's cool. Not a huge deal. I'll just fight the boss right away. Why not? I'm feeling crazy. When I collect a little bit more money, I will spawn the beggar from my judgment card. And if I were smart, I would have spawned it in the Deal with the Devil room. Because if you spawn him in a Deal with the Devil room, Curse room, etc., then he's gonna give you a Deal with the Devil item. Or Angel room item, as the case may be. Most likely. It's not 100%, but it's pretty likely. It's good. It's a good strategy that I just always forget whenever I have the ability to make use of it. Up, took damage there, but we have Poison Touch and should make good use of that. And so we did. We'll see if I want Sister Maggie. I think I do. Okay, we're fighting Krampus. This could be relatively bad. So now we're in the cursed state from Old Babylon. We have increased damage and such. We also have some invincibility now, and we got the soul heart back, so we're in a pretty good position. I'm still a little scared, but you know, we're not doing badly. Oops. So the lump of coal is going to be a damage up. It's normally a damage up regarding how far your shots have traveled, but with Brimstone we have infinite range. I think it just increases our damage pretty significantly. I am just going to take the health up because I need health up, though I was kind of hoping for a Deal with the Devil item. Having another familiar I think is pretty good, so I'm going to take Sister Maggie, which will just shoot some tears, red tears, that I think they've determined is more powerful than Brother Bobby, but, you know, I'm not certain. No, it's not really worth it to go into the curse room. I'd like to, but I also wouldn't like to at all. The Charm of the Vampire has been pretty useful for us so far, giving us the extra half red hearts every so often. And remember, with the Wafer, those are always going to be a full hit of damage that we can take. We can take any hit of damage in the game, and that will help us out. Anyway, having familiars is good for us, especially against fly-type enemies, because flies are normally one of the downfalls of Brimstone, because it's tough to handle something that's coming in at you close if you can't get your charge done in time. So we pretty much have gotten rid of that. Oh my god, magic mushroom. So that's an all stats up. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. By the way, it was unfortunate that we took a shot speed up earlier, because shot speed means that you fire Brimstone for less time. But I think we're going to work out fine with it. And, of course, Magic Mushroom is going to give us damage up as well as the health up and, you know, range up, etc. that it gave us. But range up isn't important. Tears up should make Brimstone charge faster, which is good. But I think the health up and the damage up are really the important aspects of it for me right now. Oh, that was unfortunate. If you take down the fistula parts over gaps, they don't spawn whatever enemy they spawn. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Not much I could do about it, though. Might be able to go to the shop this floor. Can't promise, though. We're doing good damage, though. Especially if we can later get down to state with only soul hearts, so we can make good use of Horde of Babylon, along with the rest of our setup. Oh, that was terrible damage. Walked right into it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but, well, may as well check now. Nuns have it, not that great. I won't use the reroll until I know I have 15 cents and can actually go to the shop. I think that's probably smart. But I may go back and reroll. I mean, Nuns have it is okay, but I could do better. I'd rather have the compass, or I'd rather have the candle. I'd most rather not lose the D6. Anyway, I'm taking like tons of silly damage here, but it's all getting replenished, so in the end it doesn't matter. Tears Up is great. Possibly it might make our Brimstone take less time to charge. I've seen that said, and you know, sometimes I feel like I notice the difference, a lot of times I don't. In our item room, yep, we're taking the miter, no doubt. Miter is an increased chance that any heart drop becomes a soul heart drop. That's pretty substantial, I'd say. Hoppers, not too difficult. And now they're handled. Let you guys do this. I will use this rock to look for the secret room as well as go there. And see? Now we get the chest and the secret room, which are the things we wanted. Oh, that's... Ooh, we didn't take damage there. Surprise. Okay, so now we can go to the shop, which I should do post-haste so that I can use maximize rerolls if need be. We also have enough money to get the soul heart, as well as the spacebar or normal item, whatever the shop item becomes. So that's good. I like how the scapular aura wins out around our head, because we would have a blue aura from our buddy the wafer, and we'd have a spiky aura from the thingy. Nah, I don't really want the latter. From the miter that we just picked up. And even though I got scapular first, we still have that aura. Maybe it's whichever one comes first, or maybe scapular has priority. I don't know. I would have preferred if the secret room had been right next to the boss challenge room, so that I could go into the boss challenge room and, you know, get whatever item it is. But there's not much I can do. You know, I wish there were a card that teleported you to the challenge room on whatever floor you're on. That seems like something that would have been a nice addition. There's one for most of the other rooms. Of course, there's not one for the curse room or the sacrifice room, but you know, there are ones for all of the other main rooms. So challenge room would have been, and challenge room's been around since the game came out, so I feel like that's one that should have just had one, but doesn't. Guess these things happen anyway. We're fighting Peep. Peep's not too hard. We won't get a reroll against him. Cat of Nine Tails we absolutely do not want, because what that does is shot speed up, like I said, which decreases the amount of time that Brimstone is shooting and doing damage for. I guess that's all we got to do on this floor, so yeah, well, peace out. See what we can do on... Geez, are we on the depths 1 already? Looks like we are. Game's frozen temporarily. We'll be back in a moment, pretty much. So I'm going to take a drink. My water. Okay, and we're back. Normal Necropolis 1. Got this. Ooh, I messed up. And then I unmessed up by being awesome. I figure, like, this room, a lot of people have had, like, posts where this ended their run, but, like, Danem and I were talking about this in one of the videos we did together, where there's always a bomb right next to you when you enter the room. And I mean, I can't confirm that for sure, but anecdotally, I believe that to be true. I can't think of a time when there hasn't been one. So I think that that might be their fault, like, legitimately. Ooh, balls of steel, that's really good. But then again, I'm not 100% sure. Though I do believe that it is their fault for not using their bombs properly. Telepathy for dummies we do not want. It's useless for us. So we'll touch it and re-roll it. Oh yeah, let's take Ghost Baby, get our third familiar. So now we're shooting with 3 bros. Ghost Baby shoots piercing shots. Spectral tears. Not just any old piercing shots. Masks and hearts suck. I hate them. This is like the time where I really want blood rights, because as I learned recently, blood rights destroys the masks, even though that doesn't make sense. Luck up. Cool, that means we'll get more drops at the end of rooms. You know, it might be worth it to play the Demon Beggar, but I don't think I'm going to. Ooh, okay. That room was well done. Don't really need that coin. I was about to say, let's head to the shop, where we probably will fight greed, but what can you do? The bomb was worth it, especially for the 2 keys we ended up getting. Coin purse. I'm gonna take that chance, because we have some good pills. Luck up. This could be bad. Luck down, so we even out there. Tears up is good. And Friends Till the End gives us 3 kamikaze flies. Not bad. I was hoping for another... Well, I was hoping for one of them would be Balls of Steel, which we know exists. But can't win them all. I'd say we did come out pretty well from that coin purse. So, you know, I'm not upset with it. I feel like I always get a text when I'm recording, like every video. It's okay, I don't check them. I'm on the job, guys. Gurgles and walking guts. That's singular gut is the enemy, and plural of the enemy. I'm going to start calling the guts. That's guts as a singular enemy is the one that rolls around. I'm going to start calling them gutses so that we know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to forget that gutses isn't actually a word, and everyone's going to think I'm an idiot. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm going to look for the secret room now. And there's the secret room. Excellent. Ooh, my video is done importing on my friend's computer. So I'm going to go after this video and see if I can make the Ratchet & Clank super long video happen for any of you that were waiting for that. So I got another text basically, and that just said that the video is done importing and we can see what we can do. I am excited. And this run shouldn't last too much longer. I'm surprised we did so much damage so quickly. Range up, literally useless. Speed up, do not want. So I'm going to go to the next floor, take a drink. And, yeah, let's go. Leapers, not too difficult, especially when you handle them well. I do not want the left hand. That's fine. Oh, that was terrible. Put myself in a bad position, but we got a soul heart out of it, so that's good. Mom's bra, I will touch and then get rid of, because it's not really a spacebar item I want. I want to keep the D6 as long as possible. Champion Chub, not too bad. And we got a soul heart. I'm really liking what the miter's doing for us. And we get a reroll, so let's see what we can get from this item room now. Shoop-de-whoop would shoot another laser, much like Brimstone, but it's more damaging on base and lasts a little bit longer because it only recharges once every 3 rooms. So, I don't really need it anyway. And again, I want to keep the D6. We will look in the shop, just because we have enough money and enough keys. It will probably be greed or super greed, but you never know. I've been lucky so far. And we're also going to fight Mom on this floor, so I can't go into the boss room until I'm done with this floor, until I don't want anything to do with the rest of the floor. Found our shop. Not greed. Battery is not bad, but it's kind of not going to be as useful for the D6 later, so I'm going to oh, I don't have a reroll right now. I'm going to reroll it if I have enough rerolls, and if I don't have enough rooms to recharge D6. If I don't have enough rooms, then I'll take it because it's a decent item nonetheless. Oh, that was close. Gotta maximize rerolls, guys. You almost let me walk into that room without going back to the item room. Because the item room is top priority. Can give me better items. Crack the Sky would spawn some beams of light from heaven or whatever. 2 damage enemies, and they're random, so they're not reliable for damage, but they do a ton of damage when they hit. Very strong if it has infinite item power, but we do not have infinite item power. Brimstone's doing a pretty fair amount of damage, and we do have enough health to really make even the late game very viable due to the fact that we have the wafer. As well as having 3 familiars, we're in a pretty great position. Oh, that was close. Got another recharge. And it looks like we might get another reroll. I don't know. What I should do is go into the arcade, put my blood bank from Temperance right next to the blood bank in there, and then I can play 2 blood banks for the price of 1. Deck of cards I'll use once to see what we get. Empress gives us War of Babylon for 1 room, and I know I left it there. I don't know if I'll use it. We'll see. I mean, I don't need it, but I could definitely make good use of it. So I'll probably go to the arcade, use Temperance, and see what we can do. If there's a boss challenge room, there's a normal challenge room, so I might not bother. See what's in there in case it's a compass or something. It's not a compass. 1 more room and we'll have a recharge on our D6 again. It looks like we're just going to be picking up the battery, which is fine. The battery is, you get a charge, 1 single charge for your item every 7 seconds, 10 seconds, I don't know, within a room, and it can charge up to 3 times in a room, or 6 times if you use it after those 3 charges. Yeah, let's get it though. It's not bad. And I can't reroll anything. Do I want to go to the... I'm not going to go to the blood bank because I don't have health laying around everywhere. I will take the Empress with me and do what we can do. Pretty much. So we're going to fight Mom here. I'm not going to use the Empress. I'm going to try and save that for like Blue Baby, if at all possible. Fighting a Blue Mom, which will spawn Wrath of the Lamb enemies, and that's far more annoying. But so far I haven't even spawned any enemies, which is weird. There we go. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. No one ever says that fully, except Bane. And there's another way to say that. There's like a more old-termed one or something like that. Oh my god, this is really good. I'll take Squeezy just for the 2 soul hearts because that's, again, with the wafer, that's 4 whole hits we can take. The Polaroid will give us invincibility if we're down to half of a red heart, and soul hearts are just soul hearts, or yeah, whatever. I feel pretty good about our prospects. I wish we had the compass so that we could go immediately to the boss pretty much, but you cannot have everything. Oh my god, the soul heart drops. We're getting, I mean, with the wafer, we are pretty much a shoo-in for epic victory right now. Which is very exciting for me. And some of you may not like that I took Brimstone, but sorry, I like winning. I like using good items. And, you know, if I were just playing this on my own, which I can't even imagine doing anymore, it's just... this game is now only playable when I'm recording. But if I were doing this for personal play, I would definitely take Brimstone, and that's I mean, come on. You gotta be crazy not to. And, I mean, some people don't like Brimstone. I just called them crazy. Sorry if that's you. I just... same thing with Mom's Knife. Mom's Knife is so good. But, such is life. I'm happy with my overpowered items. Don't try to take my happiness away, please. This has gone quite well from Soul Heart's standpoint, from a Soul Heart standpoint. Oh my god. The miter. It's gotta be the miter. Like, definitely the hero we deserved. Not necessarily the hero we needed. Oh, that one was actually a red heart. What a surprise with the way the miter has been doing business for us. It's interesting how it has more of an upward hitbox than a downward hitbox, if you guys haven't noticed. Okay, if we don't win, I'm terrible at this game. Well, messed that up, but we only took 2 hits, so we're going to come out even because of the wafer. And maybe we'll get another one here. No, but I will... oh, that was terrible. I will bomb my way in. Joker takes us to deal with Devil's Room. I will certainly take a check out at that. Tough choice, tough choice. I'm gonna take Light and re-roll the Book of Belial. Don't want the dead cat. There are reasons that I should have taken it, but I don't want it. I just don't want it. Then I'll take my Empress card again. I was hoping that there would be 3 hearts worth of deals with the devil. I'm going to play this once. So now we're in the curse state, and now we get invincibility every time we get hit from the Polaroid. So, you know, that was a pretty good choice. Remember, because of the wafer, I could play that without dying or without taking soul heart damage or whatever. So I think we're in an even better position now because we're doing more damage. We're faster, but it's not really noticeable. We have twice as much health as we normally would because of the wafer. So like all of these soul hearts are worth way more. Oh no, we regain health because of Charm of the Vampire. I really need to get rid of all of my red hearts and deals with the devil and the like to make this useful. D6 is recharged, which isn't a big deal. Stop. Just calm yourself. Is this the Joker? No, it's 2 of diamonds. That doubles our money. I know I could go back and play the Demon Beggar, but I don't really want to backtrack, and I'll just recover too soon anyway. It's not a big deal because we have so much health. Conquest will drop the White Pony, which we can reroll, provided we touch it, which we will. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. That can give me any old boss item. He's annoying, though, because he has so much health and doesn't have a change of phases, so you have to deal with the same annoying attacks for the whole boss fight. Also, I find it amazing that we haven't gotten a single cube of meat this whole run, and we won't because we're past the phase in the game where we can get cube of meat. Interesting stuff. That doesn't usually happen. Like, I'd say that this is... It's more common to get 1, 2, or 3 cubes of meat, but it's very, very uncommon to get none. Alright, we'll take a health up. I mean, why not? Now, why don't we go back to play the beggar, the devil beggar, 3 times, get back down to half a heart, and not really care about recovering. I won't recover on purpose, but I'm not going to backtrack to get the health laying around, much as you guys might like me to. But we're just going to see if he gives me something on these 3 plays. We'll get some Polaroid invincibility for a room or 2, and, you know, then we see what we can do. We have some invincibility. Oh no. Get away from me. Cursed Skull. Well, we recovered. While we're invincible, we can just keep playing him. Why is this taking... Why am I getting my health back? I honestly have no clue. Yes. So he gave us Mutant Spider Quad Shot, which will enable us to do massive damage. Basically, it multiplies our Brimstone damage by 4, but makes us charge for 4 times as long before shooting. So it's a pretty even trade, but it's just, I like it. The charge doesn't seem that long. I just picked up the health because it wasn't, it didn't matter. I wasn't getting invincibility. Anyway, yeah, why not? Oh, good. More invincibility. Bad Trip would give us full health if we got down to half of 1 heart or half of a red heart. Or half a heart, rather. Only, but that doesn't really matter to me. Because we don't have much health, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, Brimstone's doing a ton of damage. We hardly have to do any work to kill anything. The only work is charging up my Brimstone, which is fine with me. If that's a chore, then... like, if that's all the work it takes to win, we good. I feel like I've gotten Brimstone like 3 times recently, and each time I've ended up getting... well, no, I've gotten quad shot Brimstone twice, and they were recent. Like, I've gotten it 3 times total, but twice recently. That took me forever to say. I don't want the Liberty Cap. Let's see what we can do against Mom's Heart. Ooh, such small damage. Surprisingly. But we'll certainly be able to win, I'll say that much. I might start using bombs, though. By might, I do mean will. And just by proper placement and then movement, this fight is practically over. Repeatedly firing bombs already. Poison Touch doesn't work against Mom's Heart, by the way. You don't do contact damage to her, and she doesn't do contact damage to you. It's kind of the mutual understanding you come to together. We'll go to the Cathedral now. 31 minutes in, not bad. I feel like... well, no, it's definitely true that challenge runs are, on average, shorter than normal runs. Yeah, let's go in here. Touch the Anarchist Cookbook. Reroll the Anarchist Cookbooks. Touch the Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows would be good for us. Necronomicon. But I'm going to stick with the dice. D6. Make good use of it in the chest, most likely. And we went the wrong way, unfortunately. What can you do, though? Ah, totally destroyed Widow. Which is fine with me. Guppy's tail makes us have increased chest drops at the expense of other drops. So in the chest, that's great because every chest contains an item. I just need the keys for that. But I think we're in a good situation beyond keys, at least. So I'm not, like, concerned that we don't have the perfect setup where we have, like, 1,000,000 keys as well as 1,000,000 chests. No, that's not worth it. Didn't I have 5 keys? And where did one go? Whatever. Gotta save 4 for the chest in the ideal world. Got a bomb drop. 2 more leeches. Anyway, I kind of want to end this run soon so that I can go over and mess with the video. Hopefully it won't be too late when I finish this. It's 8:30 right now. But tomorrow's Friday, so that'll be doable. I have homework too, but at least it's extra credit. That was a dumb decision. I just wanted to see if I could make it. I don't really care. I only took half a heart of damage again because the wafer is amazing. Oh, well, may as well touch the Widow for Poison Touch. Found our top secret room. I was going to just tank it for the... hey, I'll take an Eternal Heart. To use the virus. But I didn't have to. Just wait for Brimstone to charge. More keys. I do want more keys. Fighting war in a room. That's random. Kind of unusual. Oh, that didn't charge. Thanks, Brimstone. I thought you were charged. You lied. You dirty, filthy liar. Alright, so now he's in the running state. We don't have to worry about anything. Because we're fast enough, mostly. An Eternal Heart will become health up once we take it to the next floor. Not that I need it particularly, or if we get another Eternal Heart, it'll be a health up as well. But yeah, not that I need it particularly, still it's, you know, reasonable to have, I guess. It's not like I was having any advantages from the Polaroid due to the thing that I have. Charm of the Vampire, that is. Alright, 1 greed dead, 2nd greed will only take this 1 more hit. Didn't charge my Brimstone, I need to pay attention to my character model more. Plenty of money that isn't really useful to us. And now we're fighting Isaac. Almost explored the whole of the chest, or the cathedral. We'll probably explore the whole of the chest just because I have bad guessing. when I have no resources to help me find my way. Oh, well, now we get in here. Do as much touching as possible. Make it naughty. Get out. I didn't realize I was fast enough to get stuck on the wall. But apparently that is the case. So, the flies should do a fair amount of damage unless I'm wrong. Unless it counts as me shooting Brimstone 4 times instead of me shooting Brimstone once. So like one hit has less damage than the full Brimstone hit kind of thing. You might understand what I'm getting at. And Isaac will now be dead. We got another soul heart, and we'll go into the chest, which shouldn't be too bad. Let's see what we can get going here. I'll take homing bombs. I'm going to reroll the rest. I don't really want any of this. So I'll come back with reroll later. Carrying Queen is a bit different from Shove because all 3 sections do not end up taking damage individually, which just means that we can't do as much damage as quickly, though it still seems to only take a couple hits to win. Takes 2 hits and then like 1 familiar touching it, pretty much. I will take forever Distant Admiration. That'll just give us a shortish distance attack fly that will damage enemies pretty reasonably well. After this room, no, after next room. Nope, we did get the D6 recharge thanks to the battery, so we'll go and reroll all of these again. Blood Rights, not bad. Touch Mr. Boom. Touch the bottle of pills. Actually, take the bottle of pills. Luck up. Increases drop rate, which is good with Guppy's tail, as we can get more chests. But I don't have any keys, so hopefully they're all unlocked chests. They're just normal chests. Hopefully. Anyway, we have the Empress, so we will use that against Blue Baby in order to certainly win by doing extra damage. Remember, Blue Baby spawns flies, but those don't matter because we have Skater. So, I mean, we have pretty much perfect setup for Blue Baby and Isaac because we do significant damage in short bursts, so they don't return a lot of fire. Wow, Kamikaze, that's really great. And we can't really be messed with by flies. Okay, I don't really need to mess with this room. Oh, that was such silly damage. Oh well, time to go back, reroll in there. Probably going the wrong way, in general. I'm going to take this and hope it decreases my charge time down to 0 pretty much. X-ray vision does open all the secret rooms, and Peeper's Eye, why not? So we got 3 items that we can make use of. Oh, well, there's the secret room. 6 cents, whatever. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, good, we got the bloat. I mean, pretty much I'm just tanking him. Bloat's annoying, not my friend. The odd mushroom that we just got did decrease our damage a bit, but I figure we're gonna be okay. I can't tell if it really increased our charge or decreased our charge time though, so it might have been a waste. Oh my god, stop it, Daddy Longlegs. Just stop what you're doing right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1 more hit, 2 more hits. I don't know yet. 1 more hit. See what we got in here. A bunch of red hearts. Pretty much I'm just going back to good old Kamikaze to re-roll it. Unfortunately, I can't open this chest, but what can you do? Let's see what we get here. Dead Sea Scrolls, don't want. And there's still a chance that it's this way, which is why I will go here. Okay, it's not. Fighting Gertie, not Gertie J. Gertie should be relatively easy. We're also pretty fast. The odd mushroom gave us a speed up by a little bit. And you'll die from my familiars. Is there a drop? I don't know yet. No. So we did go the wrong way. Well, I guess I can check in here because I can just leave. So we'll go the other way, unfortunately, but I picked wrong. And if we can keep the two Monstro 2s in sync here, this is going to be super easy. If not, then it'll just be moderately easy. So far, so good. Because what? How did you break out of that? Because in general, when we've moved one, the other has been moved to match it. Okay, we got a D6 charge. And we killed one of the Monstro 2s. The room has gone well. Just one more Monstro 2. Yep. That's how I choose to do things when I have a little short period of invincibility. So we'll go re-roll the Dead Sea Scrolls. Doctor's remote, not very helpful. So, I'm thinking right, even though it's probably left. But what can you do? I just want to bust out my Empress card. And I would have liked it if I could have kept up the Horde Babylon Curse state by having low health, but Charming Vampire prevents me from doing so. I'm just gonna tank him. Like, honestly, I don't care. It's almost certainly not up, but I could be proven wrong at some point. It doesn't really matter which one we kill, because I don't need any of their items. I already have Lust's Poison Touch. So, I'm not going to take either of the other two. And, ooh, good. Normal chest. Oh, good, it's a little chat. I'm just going to reroll this one here, because it's closer. Splunkish has literally useless due to the fact that we have the thingy. You know, the thingy. The X-ray vision. Good, we killed Gluttony last. He can actually give me a health up, so I wanted to kill him last. He didn't, but he gave me 2 soul hearts, which is really good. 4 more hits. Not that I need them. Ah, whatever. I shouldn't tank so much just to poison touch, but I mean, it's just so convenient and I have so much health. Teleport. If I get into a state where I need to worry, then I'll start playing carefully. Karen Queens we've already seen are pretty easy. They go into a diagonal state after just 2 hits, die in a third, or really just a familiar doing something. God, we're just never gonna find the freaking... That was terrible. Oh, better touch you. Okay, so we are running kind of low on health. So I guess I'll stop tanking stupidly. But that's just kind of no fun, you know? Let's go back and re-roll. Amazing how we don't get any good chest items. Polyphemus would be nice. Oh, that's good. Halo Flies, that'll block some enemy tiers and also damage fly-type enemies, which is good. Okay, boss is nowhere to be found anytime ever. It's gotta be left of that upper room on this path. Gotta be. Please. Just be. Yes. Okay, we gotta fight the bloat. That's unfortunate. Bloat's one of my least favorite things to do. Hardest boss in the game. But he's gonna die super soon. One more hit. Oh, didn't even need to. I'm not gonna backtrack for that reroll. So we're just gonna fight Blue Baby. Blue Babby. Use the Empress. Lose our charged Brimstone because we got hit. Remember, Celtic Cross gives us a chance at invincibility every time we get hit. And if we're quick enough, which we are very fast because of the Horde Babylon state we're in, we could run up and do Poison Touch if we get hit, as well with our brief invincibility. I'm just not. Could. If we get invincibility, like legitimate invincibility from Celtic Cross, or later the Polaroid if I take that much damage, we would just, whatever. That was Other. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments.